I was going too fast downhill. That's okay.
Sorry.
Amigos. Oh yeah, my amigos. Let's take a look at this hole. A little bit of left to right. And I played a draw with my 5-wood. Protected by a couple of bunkers, but it's pretty much straight open. Not even a lot of trees on the sides. So right here I had about 118 in, and I had my 52-degree wedge. Babied it just a little bit, and came up short, but in a safe spot. I was okay with that. This is putting off the fringe. Fairly easy. Aiming 3 feet past. And I did not hit that well at all. Oh man, oh man. I was furious. This is for my par. Whew, huge sigh of relief right there. Huge. Okay, still 5 over, my amigos. Let's go to hole 11. Take a look. This is a par 3. Tree lined on the left-hand side. The pin was protected by the bunker on the right-hand side right there. And it was playing 167, I believe, on this day. So I used my 8-iron. The wind was in our faces. And it was a lot more open on the left-hand side, and I aimed at the left-hand side, but it faded more than anticipated, and I ended up putting it in this bunker right here. This is not that difficult. My bunker play was pretty strong over the weekend. I just didn't convert when I had to. This is for par. It's going to go right to left. I just saw my competitor putt, so I got a good idea as to what that putt was going to do.
Putt. Oh, shit. I thought you had that, but that's good. Good putt there, buddy.
No bueno. Low side. Ouch. I thought I hit it hard enough, too. That's a mistake. That should have been an up and down. Okay, so I'm 6 over now. Let's take a look at hole 12. Tree lined on the left-hand side. There's trouble to the right. You can see the OB. And then you have these 3 trees in the middle, which is interesting. What a cool hole. Now, I saw this huge area right here to the left-hand side, so I just thought, I'm going to rip this one apart. And I did. I set up for a fade. I had 353 yards on this hole, and the wind was a little bit behind us, so it was helping. Oh yeah, that's a big boy swing right there. Oh yeah! And I hit a good shot. I believe I had like 70 in. Fairly easy. Pin was in the middle, so I just aimed right at the middle. And I hit a good shot. Straight in putt. It's a little bit uphill. Nice and aggressive. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good birdie, my amigos. Okay, that takes me back to +5. I'm 5 over. And then we had this par 5, which is great. I mean, to get a birdie and then to have a par 5 come up, yeah. So this hole goes from left to right. You can see there's a big turn right there. And this played perfectly into my shot. You can see I should be right there, right where the camera's at right now. Where I should end up, that would leave me about 180 out, maybe 190. And the ball went perfectly straight. It did not fade at all. This is exactly where I was aiming. I was aiming actually right at that tree that you can see right there on the right-hand side. So, look at me. I'm trying to decide. I have 220 yards left to the pin, and I had my 5 wood. And then I started talking to myself saying, bro, just relax. Go for the easy. Go for the high percentage shot. That's a term I've heard a lot in acting class at the Groundlings. High percentage choice. And that's exactly what I did. I went with the high percentage choice, which was going to give me the best shot. 5-iron. Didn't quite get it to the green. I mean, I had 220 out. So that's perfect. Look at that. Probably about 197, maybe 200 yards. That left me 20 yards to the pin right here. And this is fairly easy. I'm going to grab my 52 because I've been learning over the course of the day. I've left my 60 degree really short on a couple of occasions. So instead I said, no, I'm going to grab my 52 and I'm going to be aggressive even if I have to hit it on the fringe and let it bounce up there. There it is. Hit the fringe and just rolled up perfectly. Almost kissed the pin.
Blame that on Rudy. He made me mad.
I broke my camera mount, and then I had to strap the camera mount that was broken and didn't clamp on. I had to clamp it on to my bag. This is for birdie. Back-to-back birdies. Disco. There it is, my amigos. That's good. Puts me back at 4 over. 4 over, I get 6 strokes. All right, here we go. 339 yards. This is a great hole. You're going to see the layout right here after my shot. That was my 5-iron. I just tried to lay. I wanted to be a little bit safer. You can see the layout of this hole. Tee box was set up to the left, so these trees on the left came into play. I wanted to avoid those. So I hit a draw, and I aimed at this edge of the water right here, right at the center of the screen right now, and just drew it in. Look at the layout of this hole. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice challenge. This is a great course, by the way. They maintain it very well. 112 left. I used my 52 degree, and I was afraid of the water on the right-hand side, so I hooked it a little bit. I mean, as it is, I was hooking the ball to begin with, you know? And this is fairly easy right here. Nice, easy chip. Downhill. Let it bleed to the hole.
Oh!
And then I had about 4.5 feet for par. Oh no! I pulled it. Ugh. I don't know how I did that, but I pulled it. I think I should have taken a deep breath. I bopped it a little bit, and I hadn't been doing that. I haven't been doing that. I don't need to do that with this putter, so, but I did bop it for sure, and I pulled it. All right, here we go. Luckily, I bogeyed and my competition parred it. So we have this shot right here. The wind was behind us, guys, okay? Somehow the wind took a shift on this hole, and it was playing 186. And my competition went over the hole. Everybody went over except one guy. So I thought, let me club down. I had an 8-iron for 186 yards, and I clubbed down to a 9-iron and just gave it a little bit more mustard. And it was perfect. Came up short, and I had this long putt for birdie. Manageable. Very easy. A little bit uphill, and I babied it. I wanted to just lay it up there. Should have been a little bit more aggressive, but I thought, let me just manage and maintain with pars and not go over on my handicap. There it is, nice and easy. Didn't take a lot of time. So that's a par, okay? I'm still 5 over. Here we go. Hole 16, this is a par 5. It's tight. Had I played this course before, I wouldn't have gone with my driver. I made a mistake, and I went with my driver. If you can see all the way down here. Okay, so you got to get through these trees. Hole goes to the left. This is a great layout, by the way. That water comes into play at probably about 270 yards. Had I hit a great shot, I would have reached it. Okay, so then the hole goes to the left a little bit, and then it goes back over to the right. What a great layout. Nice challenging hole. And a par 5. So you have to earn it on this par 5. And the pin was tucked behind that bunker right there, green side, in the front. Here we go. So I got driver. And if you saw that, I didn't really come out of my shoes because I didn't know what to expect. So I laid back just a little bit. And I'm glad that I did. Plus, the wind knocked down my ball. And I ended up on this hill. This is my 5-iron. I'm just trying to punch the shot maybe 100 yards down the fairway without elevating the ball. Somebody yelled in my... All right, so here we go. I'm just trying to punch it. I'm uncomfortable, though. Look how uncomfortable that looked. Wow. That looks like I don't know how to play golf. And I hit a really crappy shot. I only hit it about 60 yards down the fairway. And this left me 210 out with a 5-iron. Over water. You have to carry over the water, and the wind was in our direction. So this is probably one of the game-saving plays right here of the day. Check this out. I had my 52, and I said, why go after the pin? Because you can see how the pin is tucked right there, right next to the fringe. So I used my 52 to just put it on the green. All I wanted to do is put it on the green. I didn't try to go after the pin so I wouldn't chunk it. And this left me an uphill, very difficult putt, but it's better than chunking. This is about 15 feet. Booyah, son! Oh yeah!
Right there.
Up and down. Okay, relax, kid. Hole 17, par 4, wide open. Check this out. There's a lot of trees to the right. I was aiming at this bunker right here on the left edge of this bunker, the second bunker that we're coming up on right now, that one. Okay, that's where I was aiming at, and I was just trying to fade it. There was plenty of room to the right, so I felt fairly comfortable, and the wind had shifted, so it was behind us. A couple bunkers right here protecting it, but this is fairly easy. By the way, the greens are really small on this course. All of them. They're all really small greens. Here we go. 417 yards. Giddy up. That's a big swing. A lot more controlled than what I used to do. You know, just 6 months ago, even a year ago. A year ago, I practically did a backflip after swinging. Not so much anymore. Okay, this is an uncomfortable shot. There's a root right behind my ball. And the ball is above my feet. Right? And the pin was tucked behind that bunker that you can see on the right-hand side up there by the green. And I've been hooking it. So anytime the ball's above your feet, it'll hook. So look how apprehensive that looked right there. I tried holding it off. I hit maybe about 80%. And this is kind of where I was aiming for if I missed the green. Fairly easy chip shot, very comfortable. The only issue there is I used my 60 degree. That should have been my 52 again. That was a mistake again. Here we go. This is about 3.5 feet for par. Oh no, another hook. I just lost focus right there. I was thinking about the end. I was thinking, only one more hole left. Only one more hole left. Only one more hole left. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have thought that. I should have just finished it. That's what you call giving away an at-bat in baseball. All right, here we go. Hole 18, par 4. There's these trees right here to the left. I could clear those. I wasn't sweating that. You can see the hole plays to the left, which actually plays perfectly for me. I would rather hit a fade on one of these shape shots than one that goes to the right. I'm not really sure why. I think probably because I bail very often. But on these I don't because it curves to the left, so all I have to do is aim at the danger, fade it, and it'll always end up in the fairway. So if anybody else has this experience, please mention it down in the comment. There we go. 375 yards, and I was just going to let this fly. Oh, yeah. And I did, son. I sure did! And I think I had like 86 yards in. So that was a big drive. Here we go. That was my 60 degree. Clipped it really well. The reason why I'm dancing with my feet is because I'm uncomfortable. I've just started figuring that out. I mean, if I hit good shots, I won't dance like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was Tom Havorka. He had a really long birdie. That's a $115 birdie right there. That's big. And then I had my birdie, and I was trying to match him. I really was trying to match him. I was just going to say, I said to myself, I'm going to birdie this. And it ended up coming up 1 inch short. Miami goes. So there it is, guys. I was 6 over. I get 6 strokes. I shot even.
Okay.
So you're saying that my score isn't going to go up, even though I mean,
it'll be the same. One drops off.
I'm coming here today.
Nobody told you to do that. Mikey, you got to understand. Why would you think that you could shoot at a low score today and your handicap's going to go up?
Because I thought a score would come off. That's what you told me.
Your score is going up.
Now you're posting another score.
You shoot a little score.
This was going on.
All in all, a great day shooting my amigos for a course that I had never played. I didn't understand the handicap system, and I'm politicking for a higher handicap because we're going to Vegas. So I'd been playing really bad for a long time. It'd be nice to have a higher handicap. I shot 6 over, which was at even because I get 6 strokes, and Jim came in second. He was at 75. I think I earned right around $1,200 minus what I paid in, $330, I think. So all in all, it's Vegas money that I could use to pay my entry fees in Las Vegas, which is great because then all I have to worry about is gas. And stay tuned, my amigos. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah! Until next time. Stay tuned, my amigos. Oh yeah! I'll see you soon. The next competition vlog I think is gonna be in Vegas, but I'm not sure.